Hello my lovelies and welcome to Style Thoughts by Rita and welcome to this video where I'm talking about go-to youthful casual trendy outfits for the soft natural woman. So first of all, I do have like some video describing the soft natural woman. That's fine. So I'm just gonna say a little bit of the basics for her clothing. Basically, the soft natural, she is a natural first and foremost, which means that in your outfits, you want to primarily accommodate the blunt yang, which basically means like freedom for your frame. Here I have a video about that. Clothes that generally allow like movement and flow, and also yang in terms of making like a stronger, bolder impression. That's in terms of the lines, shapes, colors. But as a soft natural, you also have this yin undercurrent, and you want to honor that through, for example, yin detailing, like for example, like smaller ribbing or something. The fabric, you want your fabric to be maybe a bit more swingy or flowy. You want to use some sort of yin prints or accessories that have a more yin flavor. I would, as a soft natural in general, play with like yin or yang fabrics and see what fabric, like weight and cut really works for different outfits. I would also explore if breaking the shape at the waist looks good on you, because for a lot of soft naturals that looks great to really cut at the waist, but for some it's not really necessary and you maybe want to choose a longer vertical line. But overall, you just want to kind of avoid stuff that is really constricting because that is going to be the biggest challenge for you. Okay, so before I talk about this, I just want to say that you don't need to feel like wide to be a soft natural, nor do you need to like be, I don't know, athletic or robust or whatever. Soft natural is one of the largest ID groups in the Kibbeverse. It has a super diverse set of body types. So I just invite you to like open your mind a little bit, and if the soft natural descriptions and ideas are really speaking to you, then maybe explore it. And this last disclaimer I want to make is that this is my interpretation. This is not kind of the way that David Kibbe would teach his own ideas. I went in this video for the most like casual, the most youthful, the most trendy outfits, because that's what I get asked about. And I really ask you to please don't use this video to like type yourself. If these outfits don't work for you, it could just be the way I'm presenting and choosing them. It has nothing to do with your image ID. Okay. So we're gonna start, and the first go-to outfit is this long, wide, shapeless, relaxed sweater dress. Okay, I can't even do the joke bit anymore. It's obviously a joke. Okay, the first outfit is gonna be winter shorts. You know I'm into winter shorts this year. I don't know, it's just so much fun. So I would choose a pair of shorts in a thick fabric. Faux leather is really in right now, but you could definitely get a textured printed short. And I would choose a roomy, easy fit to accommodate, again, that yang, the natural undercurrent. Roomy for you, right? If you're physically a small or even a petite woman, then what's roomy for you is very different than something on somebody taller. And again, for the top, also, you want to choose like a sweater that is belonging to a color story that matches the shorts, and it should also be a bit roomy or have some sort of visual strength in the shoulders without drowning you, right? It shouldn't be so oversized so you feel lost. In terms of shoes, I like bringing something a little bit heavier in, like boots or loafers, and I love bringing in a bag on like a delicate, swingy, a little bit like narrow, longer chain or strap. And you can also do a belt if you like with the shorts. So here's some ideas with the black and white color theme. Again, black and white is just a color story that's really easy to find online. These could just as easily be any other color, shape, or pattern. You can see that these sweaters, even though they're white, they have some interesting details, maybe with this slash neckline or these really fun sleeves. Have some other suggestions where you can see how the sweaters are gently oversized on these very slim influencer people without really making them feel drowned. So it's an invitation to explore what fit of sweater really works for you. So look at this black and white sweater. I think this is a very intense oversize, but for this person it can feel like playful and fun rather than like drowning. So a lot of this is like what you feel comfortable with, and I would explore that. You can also add a fluffy jacket like teddy jackets. I love cropped teddy jackets for soft naturals. That's really beautiful. Or alternatively, if you are in a warmer climate, you can just skip the tights and you can go for a loose fitting top. Like an ultra relaxed, casual, trendy example, obviously, is just to do like cut off shorts with this really big baggy sweatshirt in it. So I show a picture of that because we're thinking ultra relaxed, casual, youthful, trendy. Okay, the second outfit is going to be a pair of crop tailored pants. Again, allowing the fabric of them to be a little bit flowy and the fit to be a little bit roomy. You don't want to feel constricted. And then you're pairing these tailored pants with a blouse or a sweater that has some sort of relaxed shoulder or some sort of shoulder element. I like the idea of adding in a belt to emphasize that break at the waist, but you absolutely don't need to do that. The thing I think that really makes this outfit is having a color story. So I'm going to show you a lot of bold colored items, and I think this like vividness and this funness is really what makes the outfit really exciting. It's just to be more daring and use the colors you like. I also like bringing in some sort of yin detailing, either yin detailing on the sweater top itself, or some sort of like more yinny earrings, something more yin with the handbag or the shoes. A lot of these photos have heels. You can do loafers, sneakers, like whatever. You don't need heels for these outfits. So here we have just 3 different color combos. You can see there's a blue story, the pink and red, or this pink with the black and white polka dots. I like these tiny little structured bags. I think those are all cute, the tiny belts. And again, just note how like easy and relaxed the fit is on both the top and the trousers. It's really the clothes are like skimming over the body in this really beautiful way. Here's 3 more suggestions with some different color stories. And note like how in these outfits, the colors is really comes in through the rest of the outfit, like with the yellow sunglasses or these big red pink earrings. I think, of course, just pants and a shirt together can be really fun, but I think it's really fun to continue that theme just by bringing it in maybe into your eyeliner or just into like your hair scrunchie or into the earrings, whatever, just to make a more of a visual statement if that's what you're that's what you're feeling up to. And my third outfit is a variation on this suggestion. It's also a top with jeans, but here I'm suggesting a blouse with shoulder detail with jeans. If you don't wear jeans, I don't like, you can just wear slacks instead, but I want to show this with jeans. So here an example with 3 different blouses. One, it has like this very open shoulder, and 2 of them have this more like relaxed loose shoulder with an even exaggerated shoulder theme. I like all of these really flowy fabrics, and I love these small floral prints. Doesn't need to be floral if you don't like floral, but I like these small tiny floral prints because that's really bringing that yinness. You can also see that in the delicate strappiness of the shoes or the chain on the blue bag, there's a lot of this yin detailing. White blouses, obviously, I'm going to show you a bunch of different white examples. They don't need to be white with jeans, but I wanted just to show you some different ideas because I know people have questions about what really constitutes like soft natural frame accommodation because you can do it in so many different ways, right? So on the left, you can see that the blouse is kind of oversized and it's kind of relaxed and has a bit more this boho look where it's really just laying over her shoulders. Whereas on the right, it's more structured and it has this like geometric puff sleeve that's actually visually creating a bold shoulder. And in both cases, what's really making these outfits work for the woman is that she has a yang frame that supports this blouse. And here we have this kind of relaxed fit jeans. Another example of a white blouse, you can see that kind of like in between these two where it's a little bit more structured and it has this specific waist emphasis where it comes in at the waist, and I think that can be really pretty. I really like the edging, the tiny scallop edging, or not scallop, whatever, the lacy edging on this on the side of the shirt. I think that's super pretty because again, it gives that yinness and this little necklace. And then you could do a chunky earring with this blouse also. Here's another example of a white blouse that works for soft natural accommodation because even though this blouse is kind of tailored and very sleek and in some ways more minimal than the other ones, you can just see that it has this roomy fit in the upper chest area that makes it perfect for a soft natural lady that wants to do more of like a classic or just like elegant fit. Just another quick example of another white blouse that has this accommodation. I like this balloon sleeves with the big cuffs, but it might feel like that's a little bit too like yang for you. So you just like explore and see how you feel. Go-to outfit is to have a midi skirt in a flowy soft material. You want to pair that with like a t-shirt, camisole, or top, and then over that like a leather suede or denim jacket, right? Really easy go-to trendy casual outfit. You can also use a gently oversized sweater instead of a jacket. And in terms of shoes, like, you know, sneakers, loafers, Oxfords, whatever you want can go with this. So here's just two examples. I think these women, like, honestly have, they're not soft natural, but these are, can be nice, like, ideas of what I'm talking about for the soft natural woman. I like the drapiness, the fluidity of these skirts. Again, I think just the literal smallness of the print gives you a little bit of this yin touch. For you, having maybe like an oversized jumper and big clunky boots feels like too yangy. So then maybe you want boots that are a little bit more delicate. Maybe you want to show a little bit more of your ankle, or you just want them to be on a little heel and a little bit rounded, or you want the sweater top to be more delicate. So again, you need to adjust to like your yin yang balance. And then the other idea is, you know, these like really popular kind of satin style skirts. I have both an example here with the jacket and an example with a sweater. You again like adjust the oversizedness of the sweater to suit your needs, but you can see here how it's just really like delicious and really soft, flowy, beautiful looks that really like flowing over the body. And I love those little pouch bags. That's very cute for soft naturals. Here's another example of the skirts being worn with sneakers for less of like a sophisticated, more of a fun look. I like the idea of a denim jacket. I like, yeah, but I also like the black, white polka dots idea. So these are just visual examples of how else you can make this work for you. I would just say don't shy away from longer skirts because you do have this blunt yang that can kind of support more medium length vertical things. I do like the idea of shorter flowy skirts also. I think the way that they're styled in this catalog, the sweater may feel like a bit too overwhelming on you, but it could work. I just wanted to show you this idea of using a shorter flowier skirt, and in this case it has these fun like ruffle details, so that's fun to try out. And obviously instead of doing a midi skirt, you could just do a midi dress, and I really like combining it with a jacket, especially if that jacket has some sort of structure in it, like denim or leather or suede jackets. It can give your frame just a little bit more. And again, just note how soft, flowy, and like fluid the dresses are. I like that the floral dress has the smocking detail because that's like a fun way to throw in some of that yin-ness. And now on our next go-to outfit, I'm going to suggest a pair of wide-legged, really soft jeans. The flowiness of the jeans I think is really important because that gives you that yin, and a really close fit, like maybe rib knit, whatever, like, but a cropped top. And then you can add a puffed or a boxy jacket. And this is like what all the youths are wearing basically around me. So this is like so trendy, so youthful, so casual. But here's an example. I mean, obviously this is models wearing it with high heels. You can just wear this with sneakers or ballet flats or whatever. But you can see just the general silhouette respects the width of the frame and gives this like flow and softness in the jeans. You can use trousers instead of jeans. Here's two examples. And you can see that both of these trousers are sewn in a way that like really creates the flow on the leg, and it creates this roominess in the way they are sewn. So it gives you that flow and that beautiful softness. Obviously, you don't need a super tight top. I just want to show that because that's really on trend. But if you don't want to do a rib top, you can just do another top. But just as long as it doesn't feel constricting, it should be something that kind of like skims over your frame, maybe even sits on you. So on the left with this like rib knit top, I feel like for most naturals, those can feel a little bit icky, even if they fit good. Whereas this like top on the right, I mean, it may be too cropped, but I mean like the shape there is more fun. Here's just an example of two t-shirts that are styles that I think can really work for soft naturals. Again, they're just really softly oversized and kind of fluid. I love for all naturals these t-shirts with the shoulder pads sewn in, but it's a bit of like a look, so maybe you don't want that one. And here just an example of how you can finish these outfits off with the cropped puffy jackets. Then again, like that's what all the youths around me are doing. I do think it's very cute, very trendy. And you can also do this with a turtleneck under the puffy sweater. Obviously, you don't want it to be like a really tight turtleneck that feels like you're really stuffed in here, but something that's a little bit looser fit. And I like having sleek boots, but then this tiny strappy little bag to give you that extra touch of yin. I think that's really pretty. And I like the way they tuck in the sweater into the pants here. That visual break at the waist, I think, emphasizes the yin-ness of the silhouette. So those are my 5 suggestions for go-to outfits for the soft natural. I hope that you enjoyed them and let me know what you think. Okay, bye.